Hello, and welcome to our video on evolution. Evolution is the process by which living things change over time. It's a big topic, but we're going to focus on two key factors that drive evolution: genetic variation and environmental factors. Let's start with genetic variation. Genetic variation is the differences in the genes of individuals within a population. Genes are the instructions that determine an organism's trait, such as hair color, eye color, and height. Genetic variation is important because it provides the raw material for evolution. Without genetic variation, there would be no evolution. So how does genetic variation come about? There are a few ways. One way is through mutations. Mutations are changes in the DNA sequence. Mutations are caused by a variety of things, such as exposure to radiation or chemicals. Most mutations are neutral, meaning they don't have any effect on the organism. But some mutations can be beneficial, such as tolerance to lactose, a sugar found in milk and other dairy products. Other mutations are harmful, such as sickle cell anemia, that can lead to pain and fatigue in those people with this mutation. Another way that genetic variations can come about is through sexual reproduction. When two individuals reproduce, their offspring inherit genes from both parents. This shuffling of genes can create new combinations of traits. Now let's talk about environmental factors. Environmental factors are the conditions in an organism's environment, such as temperature, food availability, and predators. Environmental factors can affect which organisms in a population are most likely to survive and reproduce. This process is called natural selection. Natural selection is the process by which organisms that are better adapted to their environment are more likely to survive and reproduce. This means that over time, the genes for traits that are beneficial in a particular environment will become more common in the population. So how do genetic variation and environmental factors work together to drive evolution? Well, let's say there's a population of birds. Some of these birds have beaks that are better suited for cracking open seeds, while others have beaks that are better suited for catching insects. If the environment changes and there are more seeds available, the birds with beaks that are better suited for cracking open seeds will be more likely to survive and reproduce. This means that over time, the genes for beaks that are better suited for cracking open seeds will become the more common trait in the population. This process of natural selection can lead to the evolution of new species. For example, if a population of birds is isolated on an island, the birds may evolve into a new species that is different from the mainland birds. This is because the birds on the island will be exposed to different environmental factors than the birds on the mainland. So genetic variation, environmental factors are two key factors that drive evolution. Genetic variation provides the raw material for evolution, while environmental factors determine which individuals are more likely to survive and reproduce. This process of natural selection can lead to the evolution of new species. I hope you enjoyed this video on evolution. Thank you for watching.